Welcome to my garage. This is where the magic happens. Let's give you a tour. Look at this guy. You ever seen the black hole? Small action figure of me. That's me in Tahiti. Those are bibs from back before you were born. Oh, this one's magical. There's a poster. That's my book cover. Welcome to Awesome on Alli.
All right, this week on Awesome on Alli, you ever wonder where the ollie came from? Well, we're gonna tell you.
So I meet the kid and I go, what's your name? And he goes, my name's Alan Gelfen, but they call me Ollie. And I go, what's that trick you just did? They call it the Ollie Pop.
And for our product review this week, it's a little something extra to keep you warm out in the water during the winter time. It's the Quiksilver heated vest. I'm also gonna rap out about the progression of surfing, most notably Jimmy O'Brien's switch barrel at Pipe last week. Plus, we got the top 5 videos of the week. The #1 video, you do not want to miss it. It's gonna make your butthole pucker right up. All that's coming up right now on Awesome on Alli.
I think it was 77, but it could have been 78. I was on tour with Skateboarder Magazine, myself, Greg Weaver, Tom Inouye, with photographer Warren Bolster. We were skateboarding a park in Florida. And this young skater comes up to me and goes, hey, I want to show you a trick this kid's doing on the other side of the park. So he takes me to the other side of the park, and there's this little Jewish kid. He's about 13 or 14 years old. He comes up the other side of the wall, and he pops his board, does a 180 in the air, lands on it, and comes back down. And it happened so quickly, I didn't know what it was. So I meet the kid, and I go, what's your name? And he goes, my name's Alan Gelfen, but they call me Ollie. And I go, what's that trick you just did? And he goes, well, they call it the Ollie Pop. I booked a flight that next weekend, brought him out, had Jim Casimus there, and cinematographer Hal Jepsen to film him. And that is the footage of Alan that we have in the Bones Brigade video, film.
It's from that original.
From that original session where Alan did the Ollie for the first time in California, the Ollie Air.
Wow.
A few years later, Rodney Mullen invents the Flatland Ollie.
Huh.
But because Rodney Mullen's a freestyler, everyone just goes, oh, that's cool. Nobody thought anything of it. No one saw the potential in it because we, in our heads, we had fit that trick into a freestyle box. And it wasn't until the street guys later decided, wait a minute, we can do something with this. And of course, that would change skateboarding forever. Well, check this out. I remember one day Rodney calls me on the phone and he goes, I'm no longer doing normal kick flips. You know, where you grab your board with your feet and flip your board. I go, what are you doing? He goes, I'm olling into my kick flips. I go, what do you mean? He goes, I ollie and flip my board. And I remember, and then he came out for the next contest, and that, again, a completely revolutionary maneuver, but it took so long for people to understand it. When I was going through the footage to prepare for this film, I couldn't believe what Rodney was doing back in the day. Yeah. I mean, he's like a classical composer where he invented so much stuff so early.
There's a lot of stuff in the old power videos that you watch, especially like Future Primitive where Tony does like a Rodeo 540.
Right, he does a Rodeo 540.
So long ago.
He does a 720. The McTwist was invented in 84, 85. You'd think that revolutionary tricks like that would have come much later. Yeah. But they came then, you know, so
crazy.
Yeah, it really is nuts.
I love hearing these stories, man.
Yeah, but what's beautiful about it, it's all young kids that did it.
Yeah. So awesome.
Okay, so this week I wanted to talk about the progression in surfing, most notably Jimmy O'Brien's switch barrel last week at the Vulcan Pro at Pipeline.
Rules on the wax, rules on the wax.
Jimmy O'Brien dropped in switch. He didn't get up in the barrel and switch his stance. Jimmy O'Brien actually paddled in, stood up opposite footed, dropped down the face at Pipeline, heavy ass wave, pulled in under the lip, switched frontside for him, went down the line, came out, did kind of like a, you know, basically a turn, a check turn, and then got back into another barrel switch. Now, the judges were arguing that because Jamie O'Brien did kind of a stiff little cutback check turn before he went into the inside section, that it was an 8. Let's just be honest here. It was a heavy wave. It wasn't like some mediocre wave at some stupid beach break somewhere. Judges gave it an 8. I personally give it a 10. I think it's the pinnacle when you're so good at what you're doing that you're taking it to the opposite stance and dropping in. You know, he's performing at the highest level of his sport. Where is the progression of surfing going to be hampered? Is it going to be hampered by the judges? Is it going to be hampered by editorial pieces that come out in the magazines of older guys that don't understand this crazy new form of expression on waves? I don't know. But my hat goes off to guys like Jamie O'Brien, who's really pushing the sport right now as far as what we thought was even possible. Guys like him, guys like Julian Wilson, Chloe Andino, you know, Dane Reynolds, these guys are all taking the sport into the future right now, and the lines are really being blurred between surfing, skating, and snowboarding. And that's the way I want to see it. Hey kids, do you guys want to win some free product? Because I got a whole bunch of these Arnett goggles hanging around in my garage. You can email me at awesome@allisports.com. Send me your questions. Maybe you'll get a pair of goggles.
You are watching
Awesome on Alli.
This week's product review is the Quiksilver heated Cypher vest. If you surf in the wintertime, you surf in cold water, this thing can be a complete game changer. It's just like a normal windstopper vest that you would wear, but back here, this part with the little plus and the little heartbeat sign right there, those are the two heated elements that are going to make your life fantastic. Basically, it heats up and stays on your kidneys and keeps your kidneys warm, which in turn keeps the blood flowing and pumping through your system nice and warm. This thing right here plugs into this little battery. They say that it will last about 4 to 5 hours in the water. I will now affix this to the actual battery here, screw it like that, and this thing right here, you're gonna push that, you can hear that little buzzing sound, and that little red light comes on. Now that tells you that you are gonna have some heat. You push it again, gives you the two buzzes right there. That means that it's on the low setting. It comes with a charger that you use, you plug it into your wall. And then this one is the power adapter for your car. It gives you just enough heat to extend your session, or depending on how tough you are, to use a 3.2 in 54-degree water and prolong the experience of surfing. In a pinch, you can not only use it in the water, but you can also use it on the slopes. So a little twofer there. It's pretty good. So the Quiksilver Cypher heated vest system, we're talking game changer. All right, we got my suit on, ready to go surfing. Safety first. Okay, it's time again for the top 5 videos of the week. These are the things that have been very interesting for me on the internet, and I've been wasting my time watching them. Number 5, well, you all know Ian Walsh. He's a big wave charger. Do you know his brother? Shaun Walsh? Well, he's following in his brother's footsteps, and this wave right here, Shaun Walsh at Jaws, is his entry into the Billabong XXL Wave Ride of the Year. Check it out, it's big, you need to have big balls. And the number 4 video this week is Thrasher's Digimontage. Now, Thrasher occasionally puts up little things on their website and on YouTube that basically is just a bunch of good skating that's been thrown together. This one, cruising around New York City, and if you watch it about the 2-minute 15 mark, you'll see someone do a nice boneless to lip slide down a handrail. You don't see those very often. And video number 3 takes us to the North Shore of Oahu. for the Volcom Pipeline Pro and the big showdown between John Florence and Jamie O'Brien. Now, was Jamie O going to be able to take it in his backyard? Well, John Florence is on the up, and he gave it to Jamie O'Brien in the dying seconds of the heat. Truly dramatic fashion. John Florence, he's the future, and he's here right now. And the number 2 video this week, following in the footsteps of shit skiers say, shit snowboarders say, shit surfers say, well, now we have shit pro skaters say.
Oh, where's that at?
This is pretty funny. I actually know a couple guys that sound exactly like this on a daily basis.
You got any wax? Mind if I wax it? Does it slide? I don't think it slides. There's too many people here. It's so crowded. What is this, Go Skate Day? Damn, this part is sick. But the song sucks. Let's try. Right here. $5. Let's try right here. Oh shit, I was gonna try that here. Yeah, I don't think I'm skating today. No, I think my cat is sick. That spot's tight. No, actually it sucks. You know what, they may have knobbed that.
It's knobbed. I know it's in the skate park, but I think it's knobbed. And the number 1 video pick this week, and I'm telling you, if you're only gonna watch one video this week, watch this one. This is the ultimate snowmobile pucker hole moment. If you ever driven a snowmobile up a hill and you get to the top and you go to look around, this will make you think twice about where you are.
Everybody hear how hard I'm breathing? It's because I just shit my pants.
All right, so that's the top 5 videos of the week. And make sure, boys and girls, that if you're riding a snowmobile in the backcountry, you know where the hell you are, because you could end up with your own pucker hole moment. All right, so that does it for this week's Awesome on Alli. Remember, if you want to check out more awesome videos, do not forget to push the subscribe button, because that makes me happy. So I'll see you guys next week. Trust ball!
I just shit my pants.